I just wanted to come on here really quick. It's 12 a.m. I literally just got home. We was hooping all night. Just talk a little bit about, being delusional. I don't really like to call it delusional because if it was delusional, it would never work. So I don't really like to say that, but everyone, refers to it as being delusional. So I'm kind of talk about that, bro. It's a fucking superpower. Imagine if I would have listened to what my parents ever told me. I would not be in this position right now. I have the high rise. I'm about to buy the car. I'm about to pay off my parents' house as well. I wouldn't be in this position if I didn't have the delusion. It's a fucking superpower. Like the ability to see the end goal even though nothing is going right at all. You've been working 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, whatever it is, and you see no results, but you know it's gonna work out one day. You just know. That's impressive, and some people are just born with it. You can never just learn that. Like I always had that delusion that I was gonna be successful. When I started my first online business when I was 17, I didn't know anyone around me that ran an online business, so why did I think me? Because I was delusional. I knew I could make it work. I knew I was meant to be one of those people that I saw on my For You page. One of those young kids making money online. Like I knew that was destined for me. I could literally feel it, and it hurt me that I wasn't there yet. And the reason why I felt like that was because I knew that there was already a version of me out there that was there, and I am that version today. So if you feel the exact same way, there's a reason why. It's because that version of you exists. It's just waiting on you to align and catch up with it. And I mean, that's why it hurts so bad, because you're just not there yet. But yeah, don't let anyone take that delusion away from you, because it's what's gonna get you to where you wanna get to. Think of like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, all those people. They were all delusional. They all got called crazy for trying to build something that someone's never seen before. And now everyone knows their fucking name. It's only delusional until it works. It fucking worked for me. It fucking worked for them. Why can't it work for you? Once you come to the realization that what one man has, you can have as well, that's when you realize that you can do whatever you want in this life. Legitimately, there are no limits other than the limits that you put upon yourself. I say that a lot, but it's so true. And kind of coming back to that delusion part, whenever you're planting the seeds, you're not gonna see them, but that doesn't mean that they're not growing at all. Like I planted the seed when I started my first online business, and this was like in March 2023, and its roots were growing for like 2 years. And I mean, they finally sprouted these past couple months. And think of it like bamboo trees, right? They grow for 5 years in the ground, and then on the 5th year or like the 6th year, they spring up and they grow 60 feet in a couple months. Let me actually look this up. Yeah, bamboo can grow up to 35 inches a day. But if they didn't grow for those 5 years in the ground, they wouldn't be able to sprout so fast. So whenever you're not seeing results after like a year or 2 years, always come back to this video. Your journey is like a bamboo tree. You're gonna see exponential growth in the future, but only if you have the delusion to get past those first couple months, first couple years of seeing no results, seeing no success. And everyone's in your ear telling you, oh, just go back to college. Oh, just get a regular job. Oh, that's not gonna work out for you. Oh, you're not like them, but you are like them. You literally could be them. It could be fucking you. You don't realize this. Guys, I was in your exact same position 7 months ago in January. Everyone should know my story. I made $300 in the entire month of January. Why not you? I ask myself that every single morning. Why not me? Why couldn't I be this person that I wanted to be? I fucking could, and I made it happen. You have the exact same ability that I had. I don't know something you don't know. I don't have a special ability that you don't have. I just knew what I wanted out of my life, and I had the tunnel vision to make it fucking work. I literally found this video today that I made in October 2024. It was a video to my future self, literally 5 years in the future, saying, oh, I'm gonna make 100K a month, I'm gonna have a Lamborghini. And it didn't even take 5 years. Like 10, 11 months later, I'm gonna have both of those things within the next month. I already make 100K a month, and I'm probably gonna have the Lamborghini by the end of this month. But if I were to listen to the people closest around me and not the people who were where I wanted to be, I would not be here, bro. If I didn't have the self-belief, not just self-belief, but self-knowing that I was gonna be successful, that delusion, I wouldn't be here. I would have just given up. I would have been like everyone else. And I think about this a lot, bro. Like, I should be dead. When I was 8 years old, I had a problem with my appendix, and I missed like half the year of 2nd grade. I was in the hospital for like a month probably, and the doctors thought that my appendix had bursted. I don't even know what an appendix is, but apparently you don't need it to live, but it's just everyone's born with it. But it has the potential to kill you, so I don't know why we have it. But anyways, we went to the doctor and they thought it had bursted, and whenever it bursts, it's like really bad, and they thought I was gonna die. And I obviously didn't figure that out until like 5 years later. But yeah, I remember my mom and dad just crying a lot, and they were all hugging me, and I was just like, I'm fine. But yeah, I'm just truly blessed by the grace of God. It didn't burst, and they did surgery, and now I'm here. And now anytime I'm unmotivated or I don't feel like doing it, I think about that time, like, bro, I should be dead. I'm still here. I still have the opportunity to get up and go after it. So why not me? You know, why am I just gonna settle for an average life? Why am I not gonna go after my goals? We have one fucking life. I should be dead already. And I'm not, by the grace of God. So since God kept me alive, I'm gonna fulfill my potential and I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to get rich, because God wants you to get rich at the end of the day. I know someone said today in my comments, they're like, you know, it's hard for rich people to go to heaven, bro. Like, are you serious? Does God want you to be poor? Does it say anywhere in the Bible that God's like, oh, I want you to be poor? Like, if you truly believe that God wants you to not get rich, then I don't know what's wrong with you, truly. Because God wants you to live the best life that you possibly can, right? And how can you do that? With money. Because with money, you can literally experience everything. You can't go on trips without money. That's just the way it works. So by you getting rich, you're fulfilling your potential and you're making God proud. You're literally serving God in one of the best ways that you possibly can, fulfilling your potential. But yeah, I've gotten high a lot of times. I've gotten drunk a lot of times. And I promise you, there's no feeling like actually achieving what you told everyone you were gonna do one day. Like, I specifically remember, bro, I told everyone I was gonna be successful and rich off the internet one day. Everyone laughed at me. Everyone called me stupid. Everyone called me delusional. But it's only delusional until it worked. And it fucking worked. So am I delusional anymore? Fuck no. So use your brain and use your imagination to your advantage. Because the reason why we have imaginations is to vividly paint pictures of what we want out of life in our head. But what does that picture look like for you? Ask yourself that. What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to live in scarcity your entire life, worrying about bills? Do you not want to have that body that you dream of? Do you not want to be desirable? Do you not want to fulfill your potential for God? That's the real question at the end of the day. And when you lose that delusion that you have, that's when you lose it all. Because that delusion is a fucking superpower and you can do anything with it. Never lose it. Never let anyone tell you what you can and what you cannot do. I specifically remember this one girl called me delusional. She used to laugh at me. She used to make fun of me. She texted me the other day, oh, can you please help me make money? I specifically remember she made fun of me 2 years ago. And I specifically remember when I told all my best friends in a group chat that I was dropping out of college, one of them said, you're retarded, go back and enroll in college. Now they asked me how to make money. And then my girlfriend at the time, this was back in December when I was making no money, I told her by the end of June, I'm gonna be making $50K in a month. She looked at me and she shrugged it off and she just kind of laughed. I specifically remember every single person who told me I couldn't do it. So that's why I did it. I made $62,000 in the month of May. So don't let anyone tell you that it's impossible or that it's delusional or that you can't do it, because the only reason why they're saying that is because they're projecting. They can't see themselves doing it. Are you gonna take advice from someone who's not where you wanna be, or someone who's where you wanna be? Think about it. A rich man will never tell you that you can't get rich. A poor person will though. So keep that delusion, bro. I promise you, it's all fucking worth it at the end of the day. If you keep going and you keep striving and you keep just trying to get better and better and better, and you detach yourself from the results, that's when it all comes to you. And always remember, to whom much is given, much is required. Are you willing to sacrifice everything that you have currently for the life that you want? Because I was. I gave everything I had, and God gifted me with everything I ever wanted. I was delusional enough to keep going, even when I didn't see any results, even after I lost it all. Even when all the bad shit in my life seemed like it couldn't get worse, and it got worse, I still pushed through, because I knew that the life that I wanted to live one day was possible. But it's just all on you to make it happen. You have to keep that delusion, bro. It's a fucking superpower.